big running back more than we realize. Again, defense has not really come through for him. You look at the first half stats, and Corvallis has the big edge just about all the way. First downs.
They got it all.
Rushing 148 yards to the Pacers 81. Passing the Pacers 5 out of 7 attempts.
I think that one of the real keys now is that Lake Ridge is going to have to throw the ball. I don't think they tried to run the ball the first half, and they haven't had a whole lot of success doing it. I think the second half they've got to try to establish something. Either it's got to be. I think they're going to have to go to their passing game.
Look at that man, Tom Smythe. You obviously, John, have been in a position that he is in. You're down by 17 at the end of the half. You didn't expect to be. What do you say at halftime to your team?
Well, I think the one thing that you've got to do is go back. The kids have played great football at Lake Ridge High School all year long. And, I think they've got to flip back time to the times that they were in the same situation and come out and try to do the best things that they can do, And I think that Tom's a great coach, and he knows what his team can do, and he's going to try to get those things implemented into the game plan in the second half. Certainly, his game plan is going to be a lot different than Beck's, because Beck's he's going to tighten her up, and they're going to try to hold the ball for big chunks of time. I think the one thing that Corvallis is going to have to worry about is letting down.
Interscholastic athletics, the other half of education. Now, without interscholastic athletics, many communities would have a tough time keeping their school-age youngsters occupied and busy. That is one of the reasons the high school athletic program in each school is so vitally important, yet so inexpensive to support. The Oregon School Activities Association, coordinating body for high school athletics in our state, urges you to continue your support of a very vital program, high school athletics. The other half of education, preceding a message from the OSAA. And that young lady has got hope in her heart, and she is not going to give up until the last buzzer sounds. And I know that the Lake Ridge Pacers are not even considering anything but coming back as they trail 17-0. Right now, I'd like to mention also, Class AA football championships concluded last week. Central defeated Rainier 19-13 for the AA championship. St. Mary's and Colton will share the championship. They played to a scoreless tie. And in 8-man football, Class B, it was Cove 76, Valsette's 8 Cove, the B8-man championship. Second half, the Spartans will be kicking off, and deep to receive, you're looking at Mike Fanger and Eric Herdstrom to the right of your screen. Or is that Fanger? I guess that was Fanger, number 4. And there's a man that'll kick off now.
Looks like that.
Taylor has not kicked one high and deep yet. Do you think he's being instructed to do that?
I'm sure he's telling him to keep it on the ball. One thing about that turf, it's a live turf. If you get that thing bouncing, if you notice, he gets it past the first wave, and then it bounces on the ground. He's trying to run it by him. And, they were successful once there. One of the intermediate men missed it, and it almost went back. He rolled almost, if it got by those guys, he'd go clear the end zone.
All right.
I don't look for him to kick it very deep again.
The sun begins to shine for the second half of this Class AAA championship football game. And that young man, Chris Taylor, approaches and gets the second half underway. Again, a squibber right down.
There it is. That's it.
It went right through the legs and picked up at the 6-yard line. Fanger will try to return it, but he won't get anyone. No, I'm out at the 10-yard line.
I tell you what, that's a nightmare right there. If that kick could have been rolled right into the end zone, if it rolled dead,
that's a live ball. Watch it. As soon as that ball is kicked, it is live, and anybody can recover it.
A couple of years ago, Corvallis did that in South Salem, when they recovered the ball in the end zone, or recovered the ball on the 1-yard line on the kickoff. I think that's the only time I've ever seen that down there. You can see it's tough. They're right down there now. They've got to really in the hole.
Eric Wilhelm is back in at quarterback to start the first series, and he's going to put it upstairs. Rolls right, and there's shovel pass.
Full pack shovel pass. Oh, Coach Smythe is going to open her up.
Look out. On the receiving end, Jeff Danchuk, the second-team All-Leaguer, senior, 6'2", 195 pounds. He's big, and he's got good speed. He picks up just about 5 yards. It'll be second down and 5.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's going to give a guy a heart failure seeing that ball fly up in that end zone. Inside there.
There were a lot of hands around the vicinity of that ball when it went upstairs. Coming to the wide bottom part of your screen, splitting out is Sean Simmons, and in motion goes Bondo to pitch back.
Oh, look at that.
And that is not the first time that the Spartan defense has been split open. Lakeridge did that twice in the first half, but could not maintain drives, and here it is, John.
Yep, it is. They've just got to keep the momentum going now. On that very same play, the motion back was not covered. See, he's not covered up the top of the screen. There's nobody on him. Let Ford try to come back to him later on.
All right, Wilhelm in motion again is Parton this time, rolling right, one to throw. Look, it has a man caught. And still on his feet and up for the first down.
There it is. That's Tom Smythe now. He's getting still good coverage out there in his wide receivers, and they're going to try to keep that man-on-man coverage, and then they're just going to let their good athletes go one-on-one with theirs and see what happens.
It was Quinn Nyland, a junior, on the reception, and Mike Henry, who finally pulled him down for the Spartans, but not before Nyland picks up the first down at the Pacer 40-yard line. And Wilhelm has the Pacers on the move. Slot left hand or lower part of your screen. Draw play up the middle. Donchak, big hole. And he does it himself. Into Corvallis territory at the 48-yard line. They'll mark it at the 49.
Looks like on the replay they might have caught somebody slanting the inside. Just opened up that inside really well. It's very well executed there.
Donchak lost his shoe. He'll go out.
He just walks back. Yep, they caught him going to the outside. Got him the inside, rolled him up inside. He just broke outside the block of the tackle and went on the field.
That is now 56 yards on 7 carries for Donchak. And he'll have to get a shoe on. Wilhelm sends in motion Bondo on the keeper, turns it up and picks up 3 or 4 yards, getting down near the 46.
I don't think that was supposed to be an option, but I don't think that quarterback was option. He's going to take off and run with that football.
Running in and out with a play, Sean Simmons and David Todd, I believe, are bringing in the plays from the bench.
Right.
Here you look at the defensive huddle of the Spartans and their defensive captain, Lance Patton.
It's one thing now in high school football. I think almost every team that I know of the coach calls the plays from the bench. Either signals or runs two strong.
Double wides, top and bottom, slot to the bottom and rolling right. And Wilhelm will keep it, and he's tripped up. And that's going to be the big guy, I believe, for the Spartans.
Okay, this is a key down.
Watch Standowski. I think he's the one that tripped him up on this on the right-hand side.
Quarterback sneak all the way. Yep, great effort there. You see why he's one of the top recruits.
Sandowski, Mike Sandowski. He's played all 4 years, freshman through senior, 6'4", 260 pounds. And it is third down. Very big play, 3rd and 5. A shovel pass again.
And they got her.
Enough for the first down, and it's the big fullback, Jeff Danchuk.
That's quite a play. What they do is they run that thing, and then they'll lead to the they'll get you to come after the quarterback. See, the fullback fakes one way, comes inside, he reads it. Now, normally he'd be looking for an option on the outside, but instead the option, the pitch is on the inside. It's a very effective play. Watch this. See, it looks there, it's inside. Over pursues to the outside. He cuts back inside, first down. Key, big down.
All right, 1st and 10 is Spartan 38-yard line. Pacers Wilhelm back to throw, rolling right. Now looks back left. Left-hander over the middle, got a man up and down.
All right. Coach Smythe has got him going a little bit now. He's always got a lot of play action. You'll see him start. This time he faked right, threw back to underneath here. There it is, comes across, fakes there. Looks like it's going deep to the single coverage on the outside, brings back inside.
Dave Bondo on the carry, and Bondo picks up 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Mark it at the 34-yard line of the Corvallis Spartans. Wilhelm moving his club in motion. Harden circles around, fullback delay again. They've used that a couple of times.
They really haven't. What they're hoping is that Corvallis will pursue and over-pursue to the outside, and then they can slide up inside of them. Right down. Corvallis played that very well.
The Spartans have got a big defensive line. Josh Boehme is 6'4", 210 pounds. Mike Sandowski mentioned 6'4", 260. And those guys literally anchor that defensive line.
And tip the field.
Tip the field. Double splits, top and bottom. And in motion. Bondo. Top of your screen. Pitch back goes. There's Donchak again.
Oh, nice cut. Looks like a first down.
Jeff Danchak.
Big play.
6'2", 295-pound senior, and he's beginning to get the yardage now.
There it comes. Nice cut right there. Well, I tell you what, you don't teach that or you don't coach that. You just find a guy that can make that cut and get him in the wall.
7:17 remaining. Third quarter, 17-0. Corvallis. Lakeridge beginning to find themselves. Give on a counter.
There it is.
Can he break free? He's in. Touchdown, Lakeridge.
Right.
Todd Carden. He had to break a tackle at the 23, but it was a rough effort at best by the Spartans to get to him. He had running room around the outside, and that is a big drive on this series.
Here's the replay of it. It just Scotty fakes that fullback, fakes one way, comes back to counter, and this lays a good. The guard pulls up through the hole, and then it just turns him loose. He does a great individual effort here.
Trying the point after is Greg Brown. The holder is Brad Parrish, I believe. Brown, a right footer, soccer style. You watch it. Placement, the kick is up. It's right.
Hey, they got us a ball game.
Down the middle, and with 7 minutes exactly remaining here in the third quarter, the Lakeridge Pacers have taken a goose egg off the board. They trail the Corvallis Spartans by a 17-7 score now. And is there something real about momentum?
It has seemed to change.
It has swung.
I think
the other way.
now we'll see if the momentum can be carried over to the defensive side of the football. I think the thing that as I look at it, I think Corvallis or Lakeridge is going to have to come out and stop that off tackle play, because I'm sure Corvallis is going to try to establish that.
All right, John, coming in March, Blazer Broadcasting follows up this great game with live coverage of the AAA High School Basketball Championship, live from Portland's Memorial Coliseum at 9 p.m. Now, this exclusive coverage will be seen in the Portland area only by subscribers to the Blazer package on Store Systems and North Willamette Telecom. Be with us on March 10th for another exciting presentation from Blazer Broadcasting.
I think, Coach, they went 90 yards on that last drive, and that's been the best offense shown by either team this ball game, and I think that's the thing that 11 plays in 90 yards. It speaks well of them. The Pacers decide they're going to come back and make it a ball game.
All right, Brian Hathaway will kick it off. You see him approach and get the foot of the ball. He'll put it up into the air, and it's going to be come up by the middleman, and he's already got one touchdown, and he tries for another one. This time, Rob Thomas cannot get free. Rob Thomas is the one who took the opening kickoff and went 86 yards for the Spartans, but this time, the Pacers are ready, and you see Thomas coming up.
Big series.
First and 10, right here. You got it. Very big play.
Let's see if Lakeridge makes any adjustments now on their defensive front. They were basically in a 50 first half. Let's see if they start bringing some other people up.
Thomas came over really and took that ball away. He wanted that one from Pinion, but he had nowhere to go. Right up the middle. Back to live now. And Dimick hands it up. There's a hole. Closes in a hurry.
They just stay in that basic 52.
For Paul Pinion. It'll be second down. And John, you mentioned this is a very big series. Momentum has swung offensively to Lakeridge. Can they shut off Corvallis with the defense and get the defensive momentum?
Yeah, I think it is. Well, let's see. They still made 4 yards. They made 4 yards in that play. They can run 3 of those in a row, and they can have a first down. So, like I said, they've got to do. They've switched defenses now. They're just.
Wayne Hughes is to the bottom of your screen on the option. Keeping it Dimick, and now we'll pitch it back. Pinion turns the corner, big yardage, give him another first down.
I thought they might have made some adjustments on that option coverage, but it looks like they're going to still try it the same way. Again, that tight end made a key block on the outside guy.
Pinion really turned the corner, and Dimick really made that work. He held the ball until he actually had turned the corner and really drew the defensive pressure in.
Right, defensively, a quarterback that can do that to you just creates all kinds of problems. I noticed that time Dimick got up a little slow on that one.
Big first down, just short of the Corvallis 49-yard line is where the ball is marked. First and 10 Spartans, and Dimick has his backs in the eye, and they give it to the second man, Pinion. He is met at the line of scrimmage, but still twist and turn into Pacer territory to down near the 48.
Okay, that was a 6-1 that time by Lakeridge. Looks like they're going to try changing up their defense a little bit, try to stop that momentum on the first and second down.
5.5 minutes remaining. Third quarter is 17-7 Corvallis lead, and look at Pinion. He is just under 100 yards, 15 rushes for 94 yards. He's the workhorse, has been all year. He's got 1,469 yards coming into today's game. Full house speed. And Patton will get the ball. He finds a little hole. Quick opener. off the left side. He'll go down inside the 45.
I tell you what, that Beck's got more running backs. Oh, most people got in the league.
Patton this year, 330 yards. In fact, Thomas and Patton both finished the year with 330 yards, but Thomas averaged 7.86 yards a carry and Patton 5 yards a carry. Pinion averaged 6.5 yards a carry. They all did it. In the eye again. Sean Dimick. They give it to the first man through, right up the middle of fullback Patton, and he'll be very near another Corvallis first down. Right on the 40-yard line, and it will be.
Now Corvallis is doing the same thing they were doing the first half. They're running right at them. They're not. We haven't seen anything new.
Pacers trailing by 10. Cannot allow Corvallis to use time on that clock and then put points on the board. They've got to stop them somewhere on a drive. But they've given up 1st and 10 now. The Spartans at the Pacer 40.
Hey, right here.
Oh, big play downfield. Good defense on the part. Now, I'm not even sure he realized he came up with a great defensive play. And I'm going to have to check and find it for you. Number 9 is Eric Herdstrom.
Yeah, he did a great job. He just stayed with her on single coverage right there. Coach Istream had the good position in there. Just did a fine job.
Herdstrom's playing the ball and not the man, and that's the only reason I think he got in the way just in time, John.
Yep. Corvallis boy had to go through him to get the ball.
All right, intended receiver was Hughes. Here's in the eye again. Back to throw it up the old delay for a big ball up the middle. Pinion cuts to the outside, needs a block in the middle out. Off of one block, another tackler gets away from him. He's got a bunch of people in front of him. The 5, the 3, the 2. Can you believe it?
Great effort. I tell you, he broke that well. He run that back. He breaks that line of scrimmage and picks up about 3 key blocks downfield. That was a team effort as far as that goes. Okay, here it comes. Big speed draw. There's a block right there. Springs him by. Breaks over here. He's got some help coming into the picture. There's another block right there. Another one right there. There's a great individual effort right there. And now the Corvallis got more players down there. He can't use them all.
Paul Pinion. And again, Chris Taylor will get a chance to split the uprights. Spartans waiting for the snapback. Rolled onto the ground, but he's able to get it up anyway.
It's like good wine. He's getting better with age.
All right. 3:59 remaining. We're in the 3rd quarter. We'll pause with the score. Corvallis 24, Lakeridge 7.
The games are here in 84. The world is knocking at our door.
Lots of hard work to do, but you know we'll come through, 'cause there's something big waiting for you. Coke is the biggest taste you've ever found. Coke is the one that never lets you down. Coke is the most refreshing taste around. Coke.
To get to the top in American business, you must be fast, persuasive, and impossible to ignore.
The recommendation that I suggest.
Isn't it interesting these are the same qualities of a long-distance phone call?
I highly recommend it. No delays.
Long distance.
I appreciate very much your interest.
It can take you further than you think.
That's my family.
You can save a lot of money by doing your own car maintenance, and your Fred Meyer Automotive section has everything you need to get the job done at a low Fred Meyer price. One of the best ways to protect your car's engine and get the performance you need is with the Pennzoil family of products. Pennzoil has a formula that's right for your car, including Pennzoil PZL, that helps you save on oil and gas. And you'll always find Pennzoil products at a low Fred Meyer price at your nearest Fred Meyer Automotive section.
Back at Civic Stadium with Jerry Allen and John Lynn, and the Spartan leading 24-7. And getting ready to kick it off again. Here's the deep man receiving, Mike Finger. He's number 4. And there's the man who will kick off to him, and he's done that a few times today, Chris Taylor, 145-pounder. The soccer styler. They see if he squibs it again. Approaches, and it's kicked right to you. Gets it up into the air a little bit, taking a line drive this time, and the Pacers should get good field position out of this one. Boom, boom. On the receiving end is Eric Spory, and I mean receiving end of a couple of good shots by the Spartans. Good hits.
Tell you what, that Corvallis. Okay, here it is. There's the lead draw.
This is a touchdown.
See, 30 comes up through, picks up block. There's a block. Boy, he is a great runner. He's coming right along there. He picks up 2 or 3 blocks over here. They'll come into the, yeah, there they are, 32 ducks. Just runs by that one guy. Runs by 2. Yeah, it's great effort here. He's just having a great afternoon.
7 plays, 71 yards, 40-yard run by Pinion, and then back to live action. Back to throw. Wilhelm in trouble. Lets it go. Incomplete, and it will be a pass, and it was just barely forward.
Yeah, that Zambowski was right in the middle of that thing again.
Sandusky is very big at 6'4", 260. And I asked you to compare him to Jim Fitzpatrick. You had him with you a couple, 3 years ago. Both very large. Would you compare them?
Yeah, I think they're both comparable. They're right now, too, at their same stage in their careers. They're both highly sought linemen. Fitz was a little bit bigger, maybe a little quicker, but Zambowski's a heck of a tough athlete. Mean, great wrestler, state champion.
Motion again. Throw Wilhelm and the Pacers back to throw. Straight drop back. He's got lots of time. Now he's going to run it. Turns it up and stays on his feet. And picks up the first down. Kept looking for him to hit the blinders and go with a hook slide. And he said, no, I need the first down. And he just gets it. Watch it.
Well, he does something a little different for Lake Ridge quarterbacks. He can run with the football. And he's a horse. Look at him, man. You just don't bring him down with just... he's going to have some help. In a way, though, I think Corvallis would rather have him running than throwing.
And Wilhelm picks up the first down. He gives the Pacers a first down at their own 47, 48-yard line. And they go with motion again out of the full house. And a pitch back. Ooh, almost a low pitch. But coming up with it is Danchuk. And that pitch back from Wilhelm nearly got away.
And I tell you see who was right there again was the horse, 75.
Watch the pitch.
Look at him right here. He comes out. There he is. I'll tell you what, sometime the word was him. He's a little bit slow. He does not look slow on that defensive line. At least the Lake Ridge kids are not convinced of it right now.
6'1", 195 pounds, and he moves it very well. Double splits, top and bottom. And Wilhelm will call on 2nd down and 8. And back to throw again, and they're going to the air. Long downfield, incomplete. Just off the fingertips of that man, Rick Sevelainen. Sevelainen was there. The pass just a touch high. He had a chance.
They double covered both the wide receivers on this. He looks over here. They have a double coverage to his left. Tries to come back to 7. It looks like they're going to see on long down situations. You're going to see double coverage out there now on their wide out.
2:21 remaining, third quarter, 24-7. Corvallis with a big lead. And Gary Beck maybe relaxing a little, but not a lot yet. And a counter play. And running room, and again, still play. Oh, almost breaking it is Todd Carden. And the Spartans were there to defend at a 42-yard line. There were 2 or 3 of them around him, but they ran into each other.
There's a good call by Coach Spice. He knew they'd be laying back for the pass. They ran that counter, and they got people backing off. They got people blocked.
Right there.
Great effort. Here it comes. Both guards. Boy's got the Lake Ridge student body pulling in front of that thing.
Boom, they all hit each other and let Carden free. Let's go back to live as Wilhelm sends motion again. Rolling right, has time. Penalty flags are down. Swings the pass out. Danchuk, or rather, Jim Shell, and Shell was met.
Did give him a strike. Right slot. It looked like he was in motion.
Penalty flags are down. And there's 3 of them. They were thrown all the way around. And the preliminary is illegal procedure. Somebody was moving. The Pacers run a little, well, you'll see it. Watch the man in motion.
Right
Circles
slot.
almost around.
Yeah, I think their right slot was in motion on that.
Swings a pass out.
Illegal motion, offense is declined, 2nd down.
Yeah, what they're going to try to do on that play, what they would do is try to hit that slot back in motion out in the flat, and then the 2 other wide receivers will block for him down the field. And it's almost like a screen.
Passing's fairly even. Lake Ridge 6 out of 11 for 42 yards. Corvallis 4 out of 7 for 37 yards. Not a vast difference there. It has been on the ground. And the Pacers are mounting another drive now. They've got 2nd down after the penalty, and 13. Back to throw Wilhelm. The left-hander looking lots of time, and now in trouble, going to scramble out of it, and finds a man down.
Great catch.
Short of the first down. Great catch coming back to the ball is Sean Simmons. Now, Wilhelm had all kinds